notice, but my retail sales have never been that great. So that's why I decided to start building a team. And honestly, my weak leg is just now growing. Like I said, because I hit Ruby and then immediately later I hit Diamond. So I should probably maybe see a difference. I may see a difference in the next few weeks. I don't know. So I don't think I've had enough time to actually let it catch up, but my strong leg there's so much carryover volume.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah. Mine. So I'm thinking that one day it's just going to blow up, right? Like
that's what. No.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of my volume is like just shake orders. I have a couple of customers that have like they have 2 orders going every month, but I just cannot convert them to discount coaches. And
that's insane.
So frustrating. And I'm like, you have 2 bags of Shakeology coming to you every month. Like, you could be saving money, but I guess they just don't need to save it, or it doesn't register, and
that never makes sense to me.
Well, yeah, I mean.
Now, I finally got back on. I'm sorry that I left for a second. My computer wasn't working. But Rachel, have you tried, this is a new thing I'm trying, is I give them the dollar amount that they'll save. So like if you have 2 home orders, that's $720 a year. Over 2 years, that's $1,400 and something. Like,
I haven't, because I haven't. That's a good idea. When I have tried to figure out the differential, just because they are club members, so they're not paying full retail there. And so if you do full retail, if you do our coach price plus the $15 a month business service fee, it's almost the same as the club price. It's not that different. It's only a few dollars. Whereas if they're just, retail as compared to a coach, it's a bigger differential.
But if the wife say the wife signs up to coach, then the husband cancels his account through you and then orders through her, she's getting the commission off her husband.
Well, they don't have to account. They're not 2 different customers. Like one of my good friends, Angie, she's just got 2 bags coming through herself. And my other friend, Angela, she's got 2 bags coming through herself, because
if she did 1 bag as a discount coach and then ordered the second one, do you see what I mean? If it's like whatever reason, then that's how you could try the number situation.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll figure that out. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so I can think of like 5 customers right now that would be just perfect discount coaches. I mean, they may not want to be, they may not want to, none of them want to run the business, but they order Shakeology every single month without fail for almost a year, just like me. And they're not coaches. I'm like, I don't get it. Like, you don't have to do anything. And like I did explain to somebody, there are no sales requirements. There's nothing you have to do. Just pay $15 a month and order your Shakeology, and you get it for less. You don't have to hit any goals or anything, and they still won't do it.
So do you have a family member Jason's a discount coach with you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you thought about doing posts where it shows Jason being like this awesome discount coach doing absolutely nothing, and look, he got this Shakeology, as a discount, and you're making, the peanut butter cups with it or something, like just heading it off at the pass kind of. I know it sounds like it's a lot of thinking, but like what I liked, Denise, about your slideshow was how you took those obstacles and you just shared your life in a very real way. It wasn't a lot of thinking, but you did have to rethink in some ways. So I'm thinking like with Rachel, like what about showing them instead of telling them? Maybe they're not getting the telling. Maybe they need to see the pictures of, oh my gosh, I just saved an extra such and such, and I got new pants because my clothes are, like I've had the discount. Like something that's a number situation. Maybe that would help.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I don't know, something different.
I have to work on thinking outside the box. I get kind of stuck in the box, so
it's easy to. But that's my dog, one of the 3. But the other thing too is that Denise said, which I thought was really good, is throw everything into PD.
Yeah.
I have to say that tip, Denise, was huge, because when we're all going through really hard times, to throw yourself in it when you have like nasty woman, okay, nasty boss telling you that you have to do this stuff. I mean, it's crazy, you know, and the fact that you held your own and you use that as like gasoline, you know, not even kindling, it became gasoline to light you. So like the other day, I was really mad at something at my school, and I was like, I'm just going to use this for fuel. I've got to somehow get out. Like, I've got to get out. So I like what you did. And I'm thinking those posts that you did were huge. They shifted. And so like Rachel, like when we were instant messaging today, capture those moments, like you driving the van with like a bubble, like I might not have to drive forever. You know what I mean? Like something like what you don't want to do, turn it into something. Now you may not be able to turn it in right at that time because you're driving it, but you can be like, you know, choke me. I don't want to do this anymore. But something like she did this like post. I love that one with that.
Yeah, mind over matter. That was great.
Oh my God. I love that one. And
yeah, we'll all do that.
And like Precious and I were talking about it, and so is Trish and I, like take those things that are driving you crazy. And remember, you're not the only one. So how can you use it as a teachable moment to teach somebody else? Like it is like Allison and I talked about that, like those teachable moments, but do it through pictures. Denise's pictures were great.
Yeah, they were.
Thank you.
It's the pictures. Like,
my emotions come on my, like I said earlier, my emotions go on my face before anything else. I think I've been a friend of mine reached out to me recently and they're like, your selfies make me feel like I'm in the same room with you. And I'm
you also have gorgeous skin. Like your skin is beautiful.
Oh, thanks.
You're like, ugh, and your skin looks like so good. Like your skin is.
I use Derm Exclusive.
There you go. So there you go. You can say, and that could be your new post.
I've done an Instagram post advertising that before. I'm like, look at my skin.
Clothes. It's great.
It's a good thing to buy for your PV.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Do you get personal volume with
and does that count towards PV?
For the Derm?
Yeah.
Derm Exclusive? Yes. Because before, in order to keep George active 1 month, I just re-upped on the lotion and the face wash. That's what I love. I love the lotion and the face wash.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's a really good idea. And that would be a good holiday gift too. You know, giving, like I want to give out the Fixate cookbook and things like that, but those might be fun little gifts to, you know, customers who keep coming back. That's a great idea for PV.
And the only way that's how I came up with it, because I was like, well, you know, I need to get him PV, and I already had like 2-3 day refreshes here, and I'm like, I don't need another one of those. And I'm like, let me see what they have in facial products. And I looked, and I actually love it. I fell in love with it. I've been using it for about 4 months now.
You can like your skin right here, just all glowing.
Yeah, thank you.
I actually have a customer who's interested in the Derm Exclusive, and I've been kind of trying to get more information about that, because she uses a different product and ours is cheaper than what she currently pays on her other stuff.
Yeah, I love it. My skin is like soft. I don't even wash, like I used to wash my face every night. I don't anymore. It's probably still bad, but it still looks that way not washing it at night.
You can get all the info just on the regular shopping page.
Mm-hmm.
Just when you log, just on regular teambeachbody.com. So if you want to find out more information about it.
Yeah, I did a bunch of research on it, and it's amazing product. It really is.
Oh, okay.
You know, and that would be a really good thing, truthfully, for all of us to start thinking about, because like my skin's getting dry on my arms. Like I'm just thinking about those would be great posts. Like not only are we fueling ourselves and we're working out, but look at our skin. We're like this, we're the team that glows, you know, like seriously, that could be a really good thing to start promoting.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when it's so dry up here, except for you, Miss Atlanta girl, you're in the nice warm and
it's rainy,
jungly Florida, but we're all in the dry places up here. But,
just be prepared for all your Nerium friends to unfriend you.
I know, really. We can have all of our Nerium friends.
That's what she uses, is Nerium. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I have one question. Actually, it's for Precious. I wanted to know how things were going with your promotion. I know you've been like, you know, showing everybody you were going to give them the Fixate and I wondered how that all was going. Oh, she's muted. Oh, good.
I will say I've gotten a lot of interest.
Yeah.
I haven't got anybody to yet buy a challenge pack. I have 2 people who said they just needed to wait till they got paid this weekend on Friday, and they were really excited when I followed up with them today because they didn't realize everything they would get within the challenge pack. They were just like, oh, I just want to get the Shakeology. So it led me into the conversation, was like, well, let me tell you about this other promotion. And, you know, it may be a little bit better. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that it will go through on Friday. And I have one more person I need to follow up with actually tonight who reached out. And I have some people, they're like, after I posted the pictures of the cookies and the muffins and things, so I've got a lot of people going, oh, so it's not like just salads. That's not all you eat all day. And I said, if you know me, wait 1 minute. I'm not surviving on salads. I am a Southern girl. Exactly. I need my wine.
That's a good post. That right there. Like, I'm a Southern girl. I need my good wine, and I need, you know, it's more than that. That's awesome.
Yeah. So, a little one doesn't want to go to bed. It's just, but it has sparked more conversations. And today, in our, oh God, Denise, in our other group, Sarah challenged us to put a video post out. Mm-hmm. We have like a little challenge going, and when I tell you, I was mortified because I tell my husband all the time, when I ask you to video and take pictures of me, it's all about angles. And he was like, it's your truth. You know, you're working it down. And I actually just redid my calorie intake after he reminded me of that. And I'm proud of myself because when I started this, I was in the highest category and I'm down 1. Which means I'm making progress and I'm going in the right direction. So that's my truth. It is what it is. And this video has gotten more views than anything I've posted so far. It's already at over 300
Videos are huge.
For a suggestion, just so you know, I record all my own videos, and I do so by propping it up on a bookcase or propping it up on the TV stand, and I make sure the angle is good for me.
Yes.
I changed it so I can watch myself as I work out, and then I'll cut and paste where I need to, because, you know, the clips. But that's what I do. God, I would never ask George to record me working.
Oh my God, I was like,
he would crack jokes the whole time.
Like, what were you thinking? It's always angles, a mid-drift up.
Oh, exactly.
Fire him. See, and that could be your post, and then you make a really good one, and have your daughter film you, and then say, daughter fired daddy in the post, or something funny.
Yeah.
That was Claire. She had her child taking pictures of her today, and she said they were all butt shots.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, no, like I do my own. I think on one of my posts, I actually had like a chair with all of, if you ever heard of Loot Crate, George used to get Loot Crates every month. It's, you know, for geeks. But anyway, so I put all of his boxes up on a chair and I propped my phone up and I said, this is how a Beachbody coach takes pictures.
Good. Well, Denise, thank you so much. Like I just loved everything you said, and I loved watching you evolve, and I loved how you posted all those months where you hit the 0 mark. Like, before y'all came on, Denise and I were talking about how when Nikki's mom would be Lori would be hitting like Success Club 15 and Success Club 20, and I was here. Like, I was a big fat 0 for like 2 months in a row and just like pulling my hair out. And then Frank was honest with me. He's like, are you writing people? Are you posting? Are you doing this stuff? Or are you just planning the wedding? I'm like, I'm planning a wedding. You know, I'm like, you know, I'm like, come on. And he's like, you need to post. I'm like, all right, I'll post. I'm planning the wedding. Like, I just, you know, and he made me turn a switch. Like, but you do have to just keep doing the PD like you did. And the fact that you didn't give up, and the fact that, you know, what I like about you, Denise, is that I have a lot of friends who say, because my mom was a single mom, I can't do this. Because I don't have the money, I couldn't go to college. because things are tough, I can't do these things. And see, my grandfather worked 4 jobs when he was 16 when when his father died. Like he worked himself to be self-made. And I paid a third of my college and a third of my grad school. And not like you, I mean, I have a mom and my dad, but the thing is, like, you can do these things. And like you proved that it's mind over anything else. And you held your head up tight and you worked those 2 extra jobs. Like, do you know how many college kids now, you ask them to work a summer job and they look at you like you have your head cut off, you know? So they're crazy, but you did that and you did it in such a great way. So, and then Jungle wants to know, when are you doing your PD?
Oh, I said.
For Denise. Yeah, Jungle just asked, when are you doing your PD?
It says when you are doing your PD, it gives you good content to share in your posts.
Yep. It really does.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
Yeah. Most of mine is done just listening at work because I can multitask. And even if I'm not like zero, even though I'm not listening to it, at least it's still positive vibes going into my ears, even though I'm concentrating on my work. And that's probably why I've listened to You Are a Badass multiple times, because it's just something that every once in a while I'll catch like a line here or there, and it makes me laugh and it makes me, reflect on myself, and it helps me no matter if I like take the whole content in at all or not. But it's just little piece. I've always called myself the anti-textbook. Always.
Yeah. No, and it just shows though. It shows like your posts and everything. You're just glowing, your skin, like everything is just forming and going. And I'm just so happy for you, because I remember how sad you were about your foot. And we were all like, yes, you broke it. And like, she's like, what? Like, I was so happy for you, because I knew with your determination, like you would use that and just soar. And that's what you're doing. And I think that was a really important call to have for a lot of people right now, because a lot of people are struggling, and that's, my friend Virginia and I always say, like, when you have that biggest struggle, when everything feels like it's crashing down, that's when you have to start looking around going, oh, wow, something good's going to happen. Oh, wow, what's going to happen? And look, you just used it and flew. So I'm just so proud of you.
I just asked myself, how am I going to get out of this? Yeah. That's what I kept asking myself. I'm like, I'm not staying here. No. I need to get out.
You're not. And it's great. So I just thought that was a great call. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
Anybody have any questions at all before, and people want to, I know the bombshell call, I've been looking to see who the speaker is tonight, because it hasn't been posted. So you can click on, unless it just posted while we've been talking, but before 8 o'clock, it wasn't posted on any of the leadership boards. So you can click on the Instagram, the instant presenter for Bombshell. It's instant presenter Bombshell 1, and that will get you right to that call.
Cool.
And if you haven't called me and you want to call me, email me, because I love one-to-one. Big groups, I'm kind of hard, but one-to-one is very good. All right, bye. Good night.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.